I just read Shotaro Ichimonji's Kamen Rider manga. Now, this video will contain spoilers for the manga, so go read the manga and then come back to this video. So I decided to read this manga because I wanted to see what the difference is to the TV show because I recently saw it. So what is the difference? Well, chapter 1 is pretty much the same to episode 1. Hongo still gets captured by Shaka, gets turned into a cyborg, escapes. Roriko thinks Hongo killed her father. Hongo still fights Spider-Man, and he becomes the hero, Kamen Rider. The biggest change is actually in chapter 2. It is similar to episode 2. It still had Batman and his virus. But the biggest change is actually Spider-Man survived from his first fight with Kamen Rider and actually gets repelled and teams up with Batman. Something that does surprise me though, Spider-Man don't last for very long. He decides to kick himself out because he's so scared of Kamen Rider. I actually was confused when I was reading it, but damn. And my god, Batman looks awesome in this. One change I really like with Hongo is he has these Shotaro scars to throw up when he's angry or stressed. It is something I really like because the constant reminder he's not human no more. Now, chapter 3, something that surprised me is the villain was Cobra Man. And in the show, Cobra Man was my favorite cyborg because he was so incompetent and just so lame, it was funny to me. But in the manga, he's actually really interesting because he has a love interest, he has a wife. And something that surprised me, it was so dark, was when she accidentally critically injured Cobra Man, she decided to kick herself out. And I thought that was really dark but interesting because it shows these cyborgs still have their humanity. They can love, and it affects Hongo, you can tell in the manga. Now I should talk about Hongo. Hongo is still pretty much the same character. He's still very interesting, he's still horrified what happened to him with being a cyborg, losing his humanity. One thing I really liked is Hongo feels alone. He feels like he can't go to nobody, he's just on his own. It's really sad because he does have people to go to, like Tachibana. Now, Tachibana is honestly kind of a downgrade. He's honestly probably my least favorite character in this manga. It's kind of sad because he was one of my favorite characters in the show. I also should mention Hariko. Hariko pretty much say the same. She finds out the truth, Hongo did not kill her father, and eventually she kind of becomes Hongo's love interest. Now with Hariko and Tachibana, they actually disappear after when Hongo dies. Yes, Hongo dies from these Shaka Riders. It's honestly really intense and really sad. And one thing that surprised me, one of the Shaka Riders to try to kill him was Hayato Ichimonji. Hayato Ichimonji's brainwash eventually gets erased because he gets shot, and he tries to save Hongo, but sadly he's too late. Hongo is dead. Somewhat. His brain is still left alive, so he can talk to Ichimonji and mentor him, but his body, Tatsujin Hongo, is gone. So Hayato Ichimonji takes the responsibility to become the one and only Kamen Rider. Now I said in my original Kamen Rider review, in the show Ichimonji didn't really interest me too much. In the manga, he's a lot more better. He's actually really funny and actually really interesting. We find out about his home life, his old villages, we see his parents. We also find out he is friends with his brother and sister duo. Well, sadly the brother has cancer because his parents were exposed to the bomb. It's really sad to read because the brother is trying to act okay so Ichimonji won't worry about him, but he's in constant pain. One thing I do really like is seeing Ichimonji's relationships he has. And he still has that amazing bromance with Taki. Taki appears at the very end of the manga and he is still very likable. I like Taki in this manga. I think my only problem is when Ichimonji gets older, the cyborgs become less interesting. They're just not as complex or don't really have characters to them. Also I should mention, Hongo comes back. Hongo no longer has his human body, so now he has his robot body. The only thing part of him he has left is his brain. And he actually saves the day, saving Ichimonji's life. Kinda came out of nowhere, but I'm okay with it because I love Hongo. And the ending, honestly, to the manga is really sad, because sadly the brother dies, showing no matter how hard you try, how many people you save, you can't save everybody. That's the price of being a hero. So, my final thoughts on the Kamen Rider manga. This is a really good read. It's actually a little better than the show. I still love the show a lot, but the manga is a lot more streamlined and better written. And honestly, this is my first manga. I never read a manga before. So for my introduction to manga, I really enjoyed this. But one thing I kept saying to myself by reading this is, this should be animated. This is so good, because the art is so well done. Well, that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. Tell me down below what you think of the Kamen Rider manga. And if you're new, subscribe. If you liked this video, drop a like for this video. Xanathar is out.